Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. February 7th, 2023. Today na February 7th, 2023. You know, Salon people, in life, you have to stand up for something. You have to get values. You have to believe in something. And if you don't stand for anything, you would fall for everything. Again, if you don't stand for something, you fall down for all things. Now, it don't happen now with society. People not get moral values. People not stand for something. A lot of Sierra Leoneans, they fall for anything. They like today make rich so and rich so. For life, in Manabio become a president. We make them like today, the sheep and the goats all go with one side because the rain they come. We make sheep and goats all they go with one side. You see, some people we can give us some biblical prophecies. Let us understand exactly where we're coming from.
Ibrahim, what you talk about the rain they come? This another. That 7 days again.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So because Mother Bio and Mother Bio now they bring the rain, they don't want to make the rain stop. So
right.
As long as the rain continue, the sheep and goats get more together. But I tell you, when dry season come, when space no go there for many goats go smell and the sheep them. Trust me, like no need no because people in the city light, the sunlight is there. When they make give it vitamin D, we enjoy life. What is the point for make goats go stink the sheep them? Honestly, Brian.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
We go yours truly. Go enjoy with life.
Absolutely.
Because stand don't come. And that's exactly why we are fighting it, Brian. Because anyway, carry on.
I got you. Go ahead. Go ahead, Kashi. Flow through, Brian.
No, just carry on, please.
Got you. Absolutely. You see, some people.
Something that they say, we some small in the camp. We sheep say go to the sheep the balance the go fence side.
I did tell you.
Let me tell you something, Ibrahim. Life, God says if we make we so, make we all equal. Even within the same belly when they come out, people and they will be saying, this is like this now one belly when come out. And just that's your lifetime. Ibrahim, anything with the accusation people say, na two for no. If you don't know say one go at all, no say come out. So God, Ibrahim, we know say come out, they exactly no say one go. But many people don't know say they come out. They're ready for go say they come out. And some of you know so come out, I make who know so one go. I make who put your eyes on who say exactly one go.
Absolutely. Comrade Kashi, by the way, we have 137 days left to elections. Inside 137, now 47 days will get to governance. We will know say Marabio and go focus for work small. After that, the rest na campaign and election now. So some people, when I remember we come record remind me yesterday from what begin count 600 and something years. Now we don't do 137. 137 days to elections. But we can't do Salon people. But when we go back outside, we begin this message in Yaso today. You see, we say now sheep and goats they wait to one side because of rain. Then the rain they come. When the rain they come, so we all they go wait for this rain here. And we wait right now. You see, some people when you look at for example, when you look at the book of 2 Kings, Usai Elijah, a bit on the way they travel for gonna Bethel from Jericho. On the way going, a group of young bobo them begin to taunt him, then they murder him because he get bullied, then they provoke her. So Elijah beget the option for them return back to them, but they respond to them accordingly. But Elijah said, no, I not respond. And move on. It is the same thing as the crow and the eagle. The eagle, now the only bird where they fly a certain altitude. When they want nothing to mental, they go fly at that altitude there. Because the crow, when another big bird, it can always they unbug the eagle. They can't behind the eagle. When the eagle they fly, when the eagle they at a lower altitude, and they can't fly behind the eagle for torment the eagle. So taking the eagle, the puffing feather there, the puffing wing, for like appear big, so it go threaten the crow, let the crow go away. But the eagle waking tired, we ready. When the rain don't cut, what's in the eagle they do? It go up a certain altitude. That's it, the crow not for go flying at that altitude again. Then the eagle, the coast, high for coast. When the period now they pass, we they wait for the rain. So right now, we they keep at this altitude here, so we never go too high. We they stay there. Because if we say one go outside, we day. The altitude was supposed for fly. So God will make a lot of things, we they miss with points there. Now he make this a lucky bobo on social media today. They like it today, it don't create a platform. Who say people don't they lost their lives. Lives have been lost. Waiting do because we say we're not eagle. We go fly up this certain altitude. We say we're not a can down like this level like so because if we can down there, we all not be the same. No, when this bobo don't enter society to a point where it don't affect lives of families. Hundreds of families are affected today. When you look at what be happening, August 10th, 30, the amount of people that will disappear. Left-handed, where this government go arrest and lock people them up, waiting do because they say the people they come up for protest. So no say protest is a God-given right. Matter of fact, it is a responsibility of the citizens to protest. But when you mix a protest, you tell people and say go burn that police station, burn this police, burn lockout. You don't commit a crime. That's an egregious crime. But some people we left this bobo, we watch them. This bobo August 10th, we began the opportunity for call that protest there out and pull them and finish them. But we say no, we're not involved. Waiting do we say we're not eagle them, we go fly up the altitude. Where this crow not go see we because this bobo like a chicken, and like a crow, not like a turkey. So they don't get that they don't want to make noise, blah 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 blah. We for pull that protest them, but we say you know what? Let we allow the people, let me say protest that they right. Until that boboka inside they begin tell them for burn policeman them, burn police station, burn here, kill this, all that stuff that it creates a serious problem, a quagmire in our society. But this is like bobo because of we don't avoid, we don't come there. This is why this thing don't be like I be. You know, I can go again another prophecy again. I can go back to the book of 1 Samuel, you know, maybe like chapter 2 all the way to 23. Who say King David, the time where he be there, now the city of Carmel, where he was in Sojaman and they. Then the guy where gets a lot of flocks, them sheep, them cow, them. Now a rich guy, his name was Nabal. When a man where is very greedy, you know them guy cannot get money. The greedy is very selfish. So King David here in Sojaman, them don't guard all in flocks, in sheep, them protect them. So the time rich now, King David sends on Sojaman and go to Nabal. Say Nabal, now go tell them for we say, but yeah, they provide food for we. We don't protect in cattle, we don't protect all in investments. When they can send King David, send them boy the soldier man and go to Nabal. What's Nabal go tell them? Who this David? Who no sabia? What's he mean? What's he for talk? King David vex when you read that message the back. King David get in soldier man them. He said the next day he head for Nabal in the house. He go check out Nabal. So King David vex because he gets worked up. So some people when they talk about anything there, we want to relate these messages there. I don't understand say where will they come now? Yeah. The identity in Sierra Leone, what you know happens so delicate today? We get a responsibility to the elections. This Baba with the hammer and take the elections. Because we know the system we allow because people go tell you say, hey Brian, we don't get worked up, cash box, couple culture, we don't get worked up by that Baba. We don't worry about no, we're not getting worked up, but we're going to be very practical in we approach to this Baba. The kind of damage what this Baba don't cause now with Sierra Leone system. It is unforgivable and there is no space, there is no way, any side way forever see like that country did. So this is why I'm giving you this prophecy.
Ibrahim.
Go ahead, comrade.
Yeah, sorry for cutting off Ibrahim. Like we say no more, the together parable where he will fly society level because no one be distracted. Now the same thing they say if you work on a road, if you say all the way back by you, the stone I need to try to go, but if you don't way the back come out, now post you can't bet you.
Absolutely.
Let me tell you something, Ibrahim. Forget about the destruction where that happened within the APC political parties. They were ever problem that happened now by the lazy politicians like by Mahmoud and Chekoko and by the way they use and by for cost. People very matter for winning election. The mama say no important. Somebody like Kamosisi, somebody like Petito, people like Kefala Maras, people like Paulo Conte, Richard Conte, and so many other people. You know, Ibrahim, we would put our eyes on the ball. We've said this thing say there is nothing they make us shake from what we don't snap at because we know see the truth now in the last and I do it in up. We not get a value to anybody on social media first because matter of fact we talk based on expert knowledge. We know they have not to job they look for. We know to possibly pay, possibly give brown, but we would have possibly for $1,000. So it's not possible. I know they say they take our family, no, not possible. We know they big nobody for calling for a lot of issues and analyze and for talk to the better salon. So this level of people not see when I left this, when I make so we know they can't respond to the foolishness, but the correct certain if people not see because of that we don't allow you don't get certain platform. Then if you say if let me tell something, me on I'm possible to snap against man because I will snap against her. Because anything for a reason. But we know they make an turn and culture, like say they go teach in a school. Abraham, for God's sake, if we not be careful, God they put blessing as alone. God they put blessing as alone. God na him make woman out of man, but he give woman a special blessing. A nation non day now woman in the undress that do now every day, then they make up. Then they listen, then get headphone for listening, man, because they plan at the poster for the plan picking the area. How would they at every level of listening, man, because they're not glory? Una cause. Let them cause. But when they cause, so look how in the end, who don't say probably, you know, Ibrahim, we don't snap now this field, and I know if you the cause, man, we will not be seen. Now, you know, matter of fact, somebody, you know, let me tell you something, Ibrahim. The coach is also, we know they cannot chance anymore until the people in the line say he's not helping. And when I would realize that very soon it will not be too late, so man go bet finger blow no come out. That's how they can do. We know how the man not bad. As we say this platform, always want let good thing happen. We know how the man that for say when I will not talk, but them they come, we go let us talk about PR system. We know the man that say we be talking this time happen as when I post this in a line. Let us talk for the NI number. Ibrahim, it happen, but we know this long 5 years we don't keep word on track. They do your thing there. They expose government. We all have that's at risk for the include people as alone. Those singular somebody saying rudeness they can't put on social media. We don't even know how to talk. Every day might make cost, you know that because of time. If people say they can't take scare among some of us we are bigger than scare or fear. And we cost some of we and I tell you time for sure. Now Europe some Monday. Now we then Lord if na saloon also all come out. And then born inside of only but today cost me my sleep.
Astagfirullah. Ebo.
And the morning someone it cost me my sleep that day. But this law will go no more. The end justify the means.
Absolutely.
So come with the law we then we make them consider debates and the law that they will make it go na salon. However, we use the legal means because then consider you cannot. In fact, if na England it be this safe, like trust me, like you're able to carry and go make the law deal with them. However, you know Ibrahim and Comrade, like Ibrahim, the point you they make say the way they destroy lives then. You know, let we talk now about how it destroy lives. This not directly, because not to indirectly. The members of parliament them were supposed to hold government responsible, hold them to account, hold them to books, Ibrahim. These are the members of parliament them where in the talk say cannot do anything. You know, Ibrahim, you know the funny thing this time? When Comrade first speak or listen audio then they are, they say we all pull we sleep them. It tell you the level of person because Ibrahim, who that they work in this society where even Ibrahim, look, even where I did now, I get a position where I see everybody is salary in a working place, right? I don't even allow if I send them to the person, like for instance, if the person say a loss something where it worked. If I even they send them to them, I need to put password because I the friends say they go account and all that thing. Now my responsibility.
Thank you.
You know,
Thank you. Thank you.
To show somebody in pay.
No go far.
Does not know the work ethics.
You na chartered accountant. Let Google.
No.
The least pay. No.
Comrade,
person in this country, UK.
I got you.
The least paid ACC person in this country, now 2004 by year.
Kashi, comrade, you go far. Comrade, you go far.
That was
Kashi. Let's just say, for argument's sake, you na ECC get lost in ECC you get for argument's sake.
I get them.
The list no. I they use self loss and I they use for work self. No, just agree that they use for work.
Right.
The list paid in this country now £50,000 per year.
Kashi, comrade get a point.
£50,000 per year.
Kashi, comrade get a point, but the legitimate.
No. These are not the make up. I go to the websites. Why they argue something? Kashi, they really right.
Comrade, hold on.
I just want for argument's sake. Don't forget me. I know cheat work. I know they put at the kind now to the ECC. When I for example they die for forget that this part of the world, the least paid ECC person in this country go na the UK website now 52,000 per year. It's not most any employee for no say that the least ECC possible for Ghana this country 52,000 per year.
Gotcha.
For goodness sake, you don't need for talk.
Depends on your experience because
now they talk. Let me say the list. I say the average pay.
I started working when I was tiny, and I started. You know, Ibrahim. I started. Let the world know. I started working as an accountant in 2005.
Beautiful. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine 18 years experience?
they work, then they go do nasty thing and they professional enough. Professional enough for no. They ask me, say, tell me almost that they pay you. It tells you do not know work ethics.
Absolutely.
Nobody can tell you almost that they pay me. Who's kind crude native, you know,
Kashi,
boy,
comrade,
man boy, like that one day.
Comrade Kashi, you see this bobo. This is what you see, that the same thing will get with Madabio. Madabio not institutionalized for 22 years. It don't work. So they not sabi what's in an institution. Then go back na salon, even salon. In Godfathers, them a lot of these guys, they're not institutionalized to a level where there is integrity and moral values in the society. They live in a very corrupt society where they not say the average cleaner they make 500,000 euros. If you make us if they don't pay us, my God in power. So they don't really care. They don't understand what he tell like. But left all that Kashi. Me not be one self talk monetary values, Kashi. You know what I mean?
You know, I listened to that audio. They talk about say, the last government they live above $1 a day. Ibrahim Kia, this bobo, you see, waiting like when I'm not going to spoon feed, I can just can't talk about Toyota nonsense, stupid bobo. Like other
you know, about
$2.75 per day. Then what's the minimum wage? First of all, the minimum wage under Escobar was 500,000.
No, Kashi, you understand?
Is that $2.75 a day?
Kashi,
stupid idiot.
Kashi, you should understand where it's coming from. Now left that side and he goes in under former President Nkrumah. Now left that side, Kashi. But Kashi, let us.
Whether I'm Escobar or not, the truth must be said.
Absolutely.
Waiting, they don't go tell them.
Yes.
You know the country where they live under $1 a day. Salon did it. India did it. India again inside it. Then you can't talk nonsense. Salon India will better pass salon. Who says salon don't ever kind of like go above that?
Absolutely. You know, Kashi, you know, I appreciate the fact that comrade go small inside you personals as far as you know your credentials and everything. I appreciate that, which is not something we really not be intent for even talk about, you know, because we will left that way so. Because it not matter to we as far as what we do, you know, important to we, not really relevant. But when we speak from a place of professionalism, a place of experience, and because what we talk about is things that we know and what do we know, like how we always want to say. But we go reach that side there eventually. Kashi, why they go for find job? Now the employer will apply to that, they give me biography. Why submit me biography? Now I get the responsibility for look at them and determine whether or not I qualify for the job where I apply for. Also,
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You know, and this again, not to forget credential and stuff.
Go ahead, Kashi.
You know, me a person way. Luckily, you know, few years back, I stopped wearing suits to if I go work now, Ibrahim. I mean, now I work now. If I go work now, you know, even they know. Say you go be saying now. And Ibrahim, you know the funny thing.
I got you.
When I come to this country, I was sports.
I can imagine.
I was sports, Ibrahim.
I can imagine.
People will know me. When I go and ask, I was sports. And they proudly they talk back.
Absolutely.
I was sports for 2 years, Ibrahim.
Absolutely.
You know the funny thing? I gained my, and me not to them Fankatama masters demo. I do. Right. I gained my masters, Ibrahim. Them, you know, I don't want to go graduation of my life.
I can imagine that. I think we don't get this conversation. Yes. Yep.
They make me say for graduation. I say no, that's not my style. I hate that picture business. I went down. Wait, I want to prove. Ibrahim, me certificate. I don't even when I go for interview. Look. Most of the time, I'm not even apply for job. I'm being headhunted.
Absolutely. Because they have your resume. You know, Sabi. Kashi, now can talk serious thing about this.
Like we can talk the way they say they apply now. They show you what you don't ask you. You say the show. Then when the ambassador job, I know say I qualify for them. Me based on the expert in security. Now just give me CV. The manager now he actually persuades me. He said, now you get the CV. I say, he said you want to qualify for this job.
I can imagine.
I know like everything about me expert in security. I just put security no more. Back by me papers. They were full back. I just photocopy few like here.
I can imagine.
I say I have more of this.
Yeah,
we are not
I can imagine.
Yes, I say I have more of this because it's see. One thing we say I know the pull any tree cause when they pull a do. They see how they grade you. They see me citation from the British Army. Then the man called me straight, and I retired military general. He called me straight, and I say yes. And I said, So he's surprised because we can meet up with a calm, very calm head we get at the office.
Absolutely.
He only say I can smile, he can call me, he like me name, he can call me no more. Amadou, I say yes, sir. He say, stop saying sir, and I say no, I say it's my nation. So listen, where can you know, I've seen the reason. I've seen the reason. I say like that military general. So
wow.
we're very close.
Wow.
So I don't say I have more of these things which I don't do for me. But Cassie, let me tell you something. Maybe focus not to routine because you know matter. Let anything go point by set na ben one. Now I go to place if you want to know about me, you go to the military. The records are there. Search.
They no sabi. They no sabi.
Me, I know the finger pocket as saloon. Before the 18 year, I don't in the army. I don't be you for saloon. The money be small, but the tell God thank you. I don't in the service. So the records are there. When you ask for me,
first picture will be the
I didn't tell you, bro. I didn't tell you.
No.
If you see that picture, share that picture with me.
No, let me tell you something, Cassie. Me no be ever say that picture because not a picture person will take for share. But I just want to tell you, me no live a fake life. I want to tell you that. So me could talk so today about for one pump water because we know how for get water.
Yeah.
I get water. What means water? All over us, they do water all over pool. So I know me for like to get water. So I happy for living life a day. Now we could talk last. We talk see. No two that they go through because of not living now.
Absolutely.
So if nine more they get water. See now, see me send a person. I been on the boot for water.
Yes.
Absolutely. And at the time, we cash with no proud here, with no disrespect for people, with nobody to suffer. Matter of fact, nobody to suffer except me. So me see nobody to suffer because everybody go to the eat for day. If I water certificate that for it, for doing for itself for day.
Absolutely.
Me, not born in my entire life a struggle. Army, you are joined army from a kind of army. I left army. Me na be I know about do that normal infantry. Me na infantry that true, well trained and qualified. But unfortunately for them at the training wing. So God, not all man God make for suffer. Cause so man, even if you go look inside jail, they need to struggle. Me even inside jail they had 801. That two is now come to jail. Nigeria body and so come to prison.
I did tell you.
Yes, it's now come to jail. I'm jail picture and the. But tell you some of we God don't make not for truth because God knows we heart's pure. Cause you return one thing. God the watch person heart before he bless you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. God they bless you by face. God they bless you by heart.
Yes. That's
if you heart not pure, God never bless you.
Comrade.
You know, we don't need for can make false letter. I want to make the same blessing. Who nothing in the face because we know them here. Who don't do them here. All me you like all longer at time. Who all don't go pick mango. We all don't play better. So know the level who to the talk. We live in them, we feel the pain. So all the talk they say as in a form of how to the talk. Now we could constantly government and opposition because we know say if we not get better opposition, we not get better governance. We will only get better governance, we'll get a responsible opposition. Now we could do your work. Absolutely. So then lazy politicians there, then cowards there, we not going to face the government. Instead they go and pay somebody who not sabi, not even for say let give biography about himself. From how they born and may not sabi.
And not sabi.
Give about himself, you know, sabi talk for talk issues. So we need the go. I don't tell people say
you be right composition about yourself.
Absolutely. You know, Gashi.
This topic.
Then the primary school. Where they class 5. Then they begin test your writing ability. Where they class 5. Class they say write a composition about yourself.
Comrade.
We know the success school. Let me tell you something. I highly respect people who don't go school at saloon. Not to their fault, and most of them, it can be so. Now the war will come because before the war, parents were first picking up for go school. Me, I tell you, I say during the episode born, school have been compulsory. Matter of fact, they can't put it picking by phone because school fees have been like be free. Now be 1985, school fees go 2 loans. 1985, now school fees go 2 loans as a loan. 85. At the time like this, yes, now school fees go 2 loans as a loan. 1985. So what will they talk? Will they talk based on what we sabi? Now that level was me. I did at school. We during that APC era, we any 12 o'clock. Doctor the commander na government hospital. Then carry around the school all. When I get so full, so I know where they can. Then go 3 times from there. Then can let them. Me I see them. We meet on that in school. This is the term of APC, the 80s. We go school. Me I see that they happy to be in school. Where you own na school and na government school free of charge. So if this matter bill they can't talk about free education, we will not get free medical. We will go school under APC of Secretary Stephen and late President Blessing. We will go to school now to free of charge, government of school free to begin the pay. We meet up. When I ask them the possible before, meet up at school, meet up at me, meet up around them before that, then meet up at me, I go government hospital free. Then we get it registered, they go register at school, then go enter them and treat them, put seat at you. Then after they go home, they write and they say, this man for home for 2 days. So meet up at school. The 80s, Ibrahim.
Absolutely.
So not to new thing this. Whether they come to women, they can misbehave, when they misbehave for free education, they will not get free health care for students, and give them free health care, they put up and do in some of school. But when somebody sit down, if I'm not born day where you know one educate. And nobody they honor to the higher heights, but not go to but make yourself useful, Ibrahim.
Absolutely.
Education, not to just teach formal right, Ibrahim.
Yeah.
That carpenter and education.
Yeah.
That medicine and education. That plumber and education. Education to formal, not just formal. We can at this part of the world. They want to look at box like UK and I feel that person in a good medicine to go to get job. Get degree. Then they pay them very good money.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Then when they do that, then treat them. They know this is not idle. But you need to make yourself, if you say, na rudeness, you take party show. Ibrahim, anything for it, anything for deep, I forget focus. If you graduate,
comrade, comrade, Kashi, comrade,
for graduate, one can happen. They go down.
Comrade,
you're not ready for grow.
Comrade and Kashi, comrade and Kashi. Usa, you reach so comrade to that point. Now take them from there now. Skill set. This Bobo left the side say not get formal education. This Bobo not get no skills other than 419 games. For play 419 for extort people. Some people, first of all, now say this Bobo, this government of Holland, they investigate them for human trafficking. Cashbox, we have to talk about this. We focus them on the human trafficking, Kashi. I promise you, human trafficking alone. When they investigate this Bobo, what they do, and they collect money na people they and they for say they bring them overseas. So we sister and brother, they don't fall prey to this Bobo. So some of them they're going to prostitution and all the nigga them Bobo and they crimes na Turkey all across the Europe. This Bobo is being investigated for kidnapping, for human trafficking, and the charges they were under the charges they investigate against this Bobo na kidnapping, racketeering. You know, all of these issues. And when you look at just the human trafficking alone, the sentence alone itself, but now this part of the world, it's almost a life sentence. Because they said he go jail for 40 to 50 years, life imprisonment. Now almost life sentence, Andy. So this Bobo is being investigated for any kind of a because again, this Bobo don't get formal education and not go proper school. But at the end of the day, it can't wait oversee for go learn electrician work, plumber work safe. You know, let go learn something, messing at work, let go do something, let be productive for himself. It's see them they have up, but go say na rain, now all they wait the sheep and the goats there. We they wait rain inside this one great small place here. So now so the goats they smell here like.
I think you feel say they feel jittery about saying, oh, they want to get work in the salon
No. Let me say something. We don't need for campaign. I don't say any responsible government come. Then go say, no, if you want, because me, I don't tell people the time I don't look for who want build structure. Then we say, okay, come because I get knowledge in security. Law collaborate, law can expert knowledge. We want to for expert knowledge. Say come, we been in the army. Or how now let this student go. We must go to them for setup, not for work. Who can give free service to that nation day? Say build the security sector high for day. With the politicians, now I get me expert knowledge. If somebody want finance go, they call you. Somebody want say, okay, Ibrahim, you get expert in the constitution, and you're not professional medical man. Tam, we get areas where to go at least for nation development.
Oh,
this is why I get for somebody security sector back today. I talk about specifically. I get to where they can talk policies. Talk the policy where they coach from the military. Go check them immediately. I need to go pick book because I don't live with a teacher. So we get Abraham. You know what happened? It's better let somebody see as threat. You never stop me work as alone because I get expert knowledge.
Comrade, logo.
Because you know get expert knowledge.
Logo. Comrade, this Bobo, what's he making it talk nowadays? Now what's he pay master and don't tell him? Hey, say they want to do. They know they carry this country. You know, say Salon is a small community. But hey, with the words that Kashi, I don't know, Kashi for you. Now make a set me eyes on 2028. But me, Kashi, I go one let you go quick because that economy don't need for fixer. But for me, I don't know. But 2028, brah, now they me idea, brah. Because again, we go to the Constitution, section 40, 41, also they talk about the presidency of that country. And not tell me say you need. I don't need. And not tell me say.
We'll start for fix alone now.
Comrade, you and Kashi they go before first. No, comrade, you and Kashi they go before. Are they behind?
Ibrahim, wait, let me tell you something.
That is why Ibrahim said, we born here, we been here.
No, let me tell Ibrahim something. Ibrahim.
Yes, sir.
If you kitchen the catch fire, You didn't room. They say you still let the fire reach the parlor before you go water.
Let us see.
Exactly.
Let us see. Comrade Kashi, I only say that because
Answer the question. No, answer the question first.
No.
Answer the question.
No.
If you kitchen the kitchen fire now, fire don't kitchen the kitchen. You didn't room. You go to the fire the parlor before the fire.
No, sir. No, sir.
Now, two tests and devil. If you say the weight, Ibrahim, they talk at Tadeo and you saying on a property, this APC, you know the form party because you know what's on a property. If you any failure come, una get for me tell the Canadian talk about una and call name the una the exact map killer so before picking the camera. No, I talk about social media. Now I talk about because una responsibility, una this one solid no responsibility to make people who know sabi the how the policy speak. You know the people papa they not be even support the activity and tender than they the party for me. So una bonify property now I get for support media you get for person that I get for support.
I can imagine.
If they say, oh, the we need for fix some again, and they take that completely, take that back, Ibrahim. You know why? I always say one thing. There is no economy without a good health facility. There isn't any economy without a good electricity, without good water, without like proper constitution, like being adhered to. There is no way. Man, nobody no fool with it. Like we go to line the Jerome Powell, the Christine Lagarde, the Gogiva, the David Malpass. We to line them all. The Jerome Powell, the Janet Yellen, them. We to line them all. We can't go to salon right.
Yep.
With this state of affairs, political instability, it would never work.
Absolutely.
No mistake about it, Ibrahim.
I agree.
You see when I get a example, someone say, oh, like the Samuel Kamara, the Kefala Maras, the way they did it and all that thing that it is because they do not. Let me tell you, Ibrahim, for me, when you're integrity, when I know beside the faults there, and I know that my problem now, yeah, for make I able to achieve my goal, I need this and this for fix, Ibrahim. If you don't fix, trust me, I will walk away. I'll tell them, look, it is impossible for me to do my job in this atmosphere. And that is what I believe in. And Pariman, if he had you, go back to continue.
Hey, Kashi, comrade, again, we go back to this Bobo. Because, this Bobo, the fact that this Bobo sit on Europe, at this particular point in time, we get an opportunity for empower himself. In not go school, in not go adult education, in not go learn medicine, in not go learn plumber, in not go learn mechanic, in not go learn for like fitter. It rackets people them. It collects money from people them, and we get the list them. Oh, the Bobo they go collect money in Turkey. We get all the information in there. We know these things, but we sit down with watch this Bobo like for sale. We know the CM because we don't want mixed finance talk in there. We say that the Holland government do the investigation, but I tell you what, we don't apply. We don't this matter. I don't send them back safe now to the courts within the Netherlands system. Let them know say there are witnesses there now, live witnesses that are ready to come forward for open up the investigation for this Bobo for human trafficking, kidnapping, because that's what he's been doing, kidnapping, human trafficking, extorting people and racketeering, all of these crimes and the charges they wouldn't get against them when they investigate them matter there right now. So the SLPP not be sabident in there. If they sabi they know how for waka the waka. When we don't give them now the information, let una go and go move on this matter here. So una help the Holland government for rescue with brothers and sisters them, because God knows how many people them, how much hundreds of thousands of dollars where is Bobo don't fleece na people there, innocent Sierra Leoneans them. Some of them people there, even them na musician, the artists them, where no say they not go able for come forward for can't talk about how they don't dupe them, where they tell them for say get program for go overseas, it take them money at the hand. Hundreds of Sierra Leoneans them don't suffer na the hands of this Bobo. The international community, Interpol, the Netherlands government, they are investigating this Bobo. But we see that when they say, you know what, we not mix pan and nonsense today. Let it guide in your own business that one day. Let focus on the issues.
He eats the money, then politicians and one begin to try to get the money for it. Ibrahim, look, this is something where I don't ever say, and I would never say it.
Right.
I wouldn't even say it today.
Right.
Ibrahim, I get people and where they call me. You know what? I tell salon people in this. Salon people and they will call me now. Yeah, they late complain, but how he eats their money, Ibrahim, you know what I do? I believe say that of them. I even tell you now. I call when because me to not be the talk. I call a manager. I don't forget his manager in himself. And I send message to him. I say, look, then now maybe they advise the picking and say, look, when I not pull listener do, I will try to reach out to him for make it try to give him money. Ibrahim, $2,750 back or so. 27 people that they pay this money to him. 27. I had more than 5 people that wake up directly to me. Now me, Ibrahim, like one picking they when name Aminata, I think the picking is so fun at talking.
Kashi, work the math. 2,700. Kashi, Kashi, work.
That picking every day second year. Like, you know what happened? In Mama, now microcredit money, now you go take for pay Adebayo this money. 2,700.
Hey, boss, can we care about this, bro? Boss, can we get next this, bro?
In Mama, now microcredit. Ibrahim, a manager, now big call. What in me? I don't the manager in him. Because it may into a block me, that's the way it be the cost me, my man. I said, so every morning I be wake up. I said, you are not forget today.
Hey, bro.
I send this message to a manager and they talk to him. Getting in the Ibrahim, they don't pay that picking any money. They picking it. They don't see the picking enough for tell me. They say, oh, I don't say you don't try for me, Ibrahim. I get the audio.
Hey, bro.
The beginning tell me, Ibrahim, I feel sorry. Say, come and tell the picking. I say, I don't mind. If
Kashi,
you want, I will help you to make you go salon back.
Kashi, multiply by $2,700.
7 people.
Kashi,
over 17,000.
Oh, no wonder with this, Baba. Kashi, no wonder with it. Hey, comrade.
About $75,000.
Comrade, you see Kashi do? You think Kashi do, boy? Kashi boy say, boy, you don't have information like that. This Baba they ranting much on social media. They feature people.
You know, Ibrahim, I do not believe for
Kashi, no.
I believe say let me protect. Imagine this time recently after it cost me, Mama, but I still say no. I'm not going to go down his level.
No.
Encourage him. Even they tell the beginning, oh well, make us smoke. It's even a complaint to Cashbox. Make us smoke. Give you the money now. I just be the laugh. Ibrahim, that beginning now me be the now me self me the talk to her and say no, not go on social media. Just wait. The beginning I end up for kind of social media. I tell him I say, hey, if you go on social media, you go lose your money because this guy go say na politics, he go say na SLPP. I say if not me na you, try to encourage him. Ibrahim, if that beginning they meet today, he go no say this is exactly what I tell him. And I get all the evidences there. Even when they talk to the Pekin, when they tell the Pekin say, when they take us box, now the Pekin record and the Pekin send them to me.
Kashi, we have to put a comprehensive list of these people together, forward their names there to the departments now Holland were responsible for the investigations of this human trafficking and money laundering activities and kidnapping, extortion, racketeering. These are all the charges that could be filed against this bobo. You see on social media, they extort people, they take advantage of with people, innocent Sierra Leoneans, they with poor brother and sister them. They look for opportunities. You take the advantage, then you racketeer them. You criminal like you.
What in Kashi they talk so, knowing that me, it began to a point. Somebody that that one will call his name. The person didn't call me, connected to people in Turkey. Some of them people didn't call me. Do I say that about Bilal? Then call, they send audio there to me. Hey, Brian, they do this, they do demand. What I do, I know I will be tempted. That's when they see a foolishness because me no see what to me share, not to feed me. We me the share them. I look at the thing. I know about that this talk here. I delete the thing, them I block. I say, now I'll be even tempted. So okay, me say don't get it against that because me. When somebody they go low, me they go high.
Right.
Not that way me they feel say the better because that to me that in a cheap way and they.
Right.
So as this is for let me know even share. Let us say computer and share this tier. Because like when me the share foolishness, I just screenshot where you are there and say look up, you they go low. You know, let me tell you something, Ibrahim. I don't tell you say if you talk and taxi bag, now that the filler.
Hey, that's taxi bag, yama.
Fine. Some of you are truck, we na Dracula. We get thick skin, bruh. We na mamba, you na so mamba, we na mamba, we na bulletproof. Nothing know the way they do, way they do. I always tell somebody say, if I'm whatever team person they do, if not the truth they, trust me, God help you. But if not lie, you lie. You know they succeed.
Because of God know. Now not we sit on a fool yesterday. Everything about this guy, where he said me, because imagine, Ibrahim, come here,
I tell you,
me. When they look after me picking them, he said me a foolish papa because now me they look after me picking them. Can you imagine the mentality of this guy?
And not get nothing for talk.
Sample.
So we go that side. No, we go that side.
Kashi no go there. Kashi left the side.
I go there. That with the keeper. When they tell me say me a foolish papa, as you don't sample. Now everything about the foolishness cannot be taken. But no go that side.
No, they see. I don't tell you. See now, you know how they fight Cashbox. You know how we snipe at the fight. Would they fight at the appropriate targets and at the appropriate time. Everything that is all, every battle they fight. Who battle to God today? Would they left the battle to God? Well, tell me God they like to foresee. Let's go this path. then people will know that. And there's nothing. I always tell people, say, possibly you make a story, you made up story, but you need to substantiate it. And one me, I tell people and thank you always. One doing the effect on my behalf, we are not sabi self. I tell them like as much as sweet to God, people even SLPP. Where this thing happen, social media, and tell me, hey, come because I make them call me. Hey, if I left out effect for you, nothing like this. I tell them thank you. And when I all that say, me the response to foolishness. I know they count my own personal life, family life, na social media. Exactly. When I judge me and the woman, when I just judge who that human being, me I come at home because I come at home, I get sister there, I get mama. No matter what you woman do, I need to be reactive. I need to be reactive because me and you all the sell yourself at the wall now. Who that again for buy tomorrow? Who that again for look say this woman now have material or this man now husband material? They want the judge. So now make all my supporters put us at me when they tell all thank you. When I rest as I say, I need to go down to that level day. I don't pass the same one for React. Over 1 year, go on all kinds of all kind of platform there. And as God can have many platforms on that platform, God is short and not staff for because God knows we are genuine in this fight, and God knows they are not saying the truth. So we they focus on not to the bank, but equally now with the feds, with the brush the ambush areas. Many times we don't do it. We left no bunker again. We cloud the bunker go to
that picture you fresh show.
I tell you, comrade, comrade,
I think comrade the snipe at that picture they like him. In fact, I don't save myself. So I put on my profile.
Me say because I don't save him.
Comrade Kashi,
I don't plan for go print him.
Comrade Kashi, let's come back to that point. What I wanna say, let una go before. Kashi, Usai comrade day, you day. I'm telling you, we're able to take care of the finances. Kashi, you remember we'll bring Dr. Sabura Kamara there? When we talk about the idea of grant, we're able for winning mind, say we should not focus on grant, but rather go take a loan where we can use effectively for multiply down the let's turn into something good for people. We talk about the mineral resources and all of that. So I'm not saying I'm not ready for Kamna Tongo, but it's just to show you more for say, I just to make it clear, say,
you don't point this journey. It's a say community, Cassidy. What about you? Health and security, Ibrahim.
Comrade.
I want point the journey.
Comrade, Kashi, Kashi, can you put me? Comrade, Kashi, can you put me by the constitution?
No, Kashi, this is
I can laugh. Comrade, say, Ibrahim.
You know the thing the way they collect. Anytime I know the password there for health. Anytime we see them woman and Bobby rotting,
Kashi,
Kashi, didn't think in America. You know, Ibrahim, if you take board, you tie the one the feather with the foot, you need to fly.
Now that's
you need to fly.
I'm not able to fly. Let me tell you something.
You are left now. Like now to go. How they go? We the one feather not the flap.
No, I'm just waiting for somebody to open up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If you want me,
you can park here.
Wait,
I'm like, you're gonna say anything.
Right, I'm just. What you want to do? You want to back out? Okay, my man, I got you.
Okay.
Like what you talk about, you make one salient point where you say, that guy there, when they listen this guy, then they say like, and by the way, if imagine that guy they say that they get the mandate inside the mandate. Then you say, how me they work in a council, or how me they in a southeast. Then you say that you get the mandate inside the mandate. Then it means clearly, I don't know now saying allow you to lie. Because first of all, another in a council. Secondly, another southeast. So it means you don't really get the mandate. Imagine comrade. You see that power they talk, say, oh, me that tight to assist at the way. He's dirty, but when they're gonna talk, he make color here, he paint himself like Ibrahim Nice at the talk, I dirty here. He not talk about someone, now they believe in the call king.
Yeah. They're useless. That one they're useless. No, say that. They're useless. They're useless. This is how they think. Waiting to come and Kashi. Waiting to they fail for realize. People them, not Sierra Leone, they're sabi for use and abuse people. Right now, then they use them effectively for achieve what they want. But under normal circumstances, hey, now possibly they don't go on for see. Don't hear seven and say, look, I didn't hear around there. This is the culture now Africa.
No, because if I like what you say so. Salomon, the one secret man, but they don't want born now.
Absolutely. That is what is actually happening in Akashi.
You know, Ibrahim, then to the talk to issues of the ministry with the long while blessing to people no more.
That's true. No left and
This is yeah, only make it long. Now
Absolutely.
with the left and no even learn to just want to pull say what me could do then say now when no go left and would they say sorry to owner and the owner they feel say will not for respond, will not get any disrespect for them, but I find to respect to so much time they could see they even change the tune. But only for educated people say nobody not for post, nobody not for proud of say me enough for satisfied of say you did. Then the way the most school person goes school, you need sit you want go class 2 because if you progress, if you don't sit to us, you want go university, you go first degree, you want get masters. If you progress, life everything. We all know this way it begin in my because some of me naturally I don't think that this year I will be the first one. Me they don't cost me, but I think I want to send them to God and push that in up and no for our shop till the cross. Because I'm because that guy cost me and one day I can cost me. I'm going to use that no more. Yes, I'm mute. I shock. So you know happy. Me squad na Lucia we have to attack the go for go and Lucia na so conflict because to me
because now they call king now.
No,
Yes.
you know, no for tell you say God one problem bless us alone degree. Hey, I say we got one destroy Egypt. Na Pharaoh he out. God say when I bless the nation, and they give them good vision, people they think well. When I curse the nation, and they give them to you put blessing on them. When the nation with the disgrace woman, that nation they you know they go before. When I look at the police, they come back kill kula samba. When you put all the female with them move around. When I don't see the deportation of the teacher by the second century, when I don't see the thing. What's happening to get that
exactly the game where they play, like because I don't see the trend on social media. Every time when you can talk when they talk there, you get that you puppet where they come in, begin to say, oh, look what how it treats me in the house, look what he do me. You don't see me,
Kashi, no, I'm not I need to go down to them at the level.
I know.
I'm not the first person, I'm not the second person.
Comrade Kashi, no even. No, Comrade Kashi, no even mention her. Comrade, yeah, Comrade, no mention her. Kashi, no mention her.
No, what can I do? What can I mention her? I didn't react to him. Ibrahim, like me now, but say if somebody talk about me social media, that's how I don't live. I don't date woman them. Many woman them. I get it. Udiwa where the share. Where woman go challenge na forum. Me not have said that woman all place over 15 years or more. We go to say I know that man dey not that character we support us so I know I'm na forum. They send it to me. I keep up because I see the day. Cashbox anything point by except na Ben one. You will not meet.
Comrade Kashi.
You know me by nature now. So something that they only go down to a level. Let's talk Kashi. Hey.
Comrade.
Let's say if I'm like going to say we cow the shit na road. He say the road is so. If they go to let us go tomorrow is the road the point. If forget say that they do. So I don't want to go anything. I don't want to get it about you know that it's yes. No, it's still the one drag me. No,
please, Kashi and Comrade, and allow left this. Kashi and Comrade, allow left that side there. Kashi, we don't promise we say that you know. Yeah, no, yeah, you know, no, Kashi and Comrade, no nobody. Yes.
Sometimes
Kashi.
Nobody again, Ibrahim. They use it for the tarnish this man in name and like you know like
Kashi.
We said another to be inside it.
I got you.
Say oh, that's so it's
Kashi. Hey, Kashi.
No, hold on, Ibrahim. Let me make something clear.
Okay. All right.
Like Miguel, take up. It's our. It's a. No one. It don't innocent and all anything and they like bruh. I'm being encouraged and go to midwifery. Even before we even born Pekin, Ibrahim.
Gotcha.
Why is it? It begins start that in the night hour. I say one left. Nothing. Ibrahim, I go buy midwifery book. Them they carry read them. It's like I say, me now one old doctor. What they talk about shoulder disorder or something like that.
Yes.
They call them. Because we're picking a cam with like if you're picking up with the aid and all that.
Yeah, dystopia.
I know all those things.
Right.
Because I encourage them. This thing. What it is, Ibrahim, I said something yesterday. Now we audio. We are there since we separate. Like I don't even get personal accounts for myself. My salary goes into our joint account.
You're a good man.
I don't want to know almost in the pay. I did not ask because being a very liberal person.
Yes.
Me ex-model when we left, he called me. He said, look. He said, I know say you're not the problem. I know you're a very nice person. This now model on, they tell me so.
I can imagine.
Ibrahim, me picking them. Me woman, me ex-woman, from the beginning, the last one on 10 on Sunday. Since them born till now, they know once they reach 50 them. Jointly, they're all two. They're not to say we can you. Now, I was doing, me woman, now me cook say boy go work. And I come on work, I can't cook back. That tells you I'm a very liberal person. I believe not for treat anybody bad. If I treat
Kashi, let me tell you something. When we are saying no, we need to what in the Kashi, and then saying apostle we need to take care of woman. Woman was still wants you. Kashi, we want to know that they who in jail. They are doing the case for armed robbery. They are doing a criminal. Go to court. We do go to court to them. Is the woman when they come to them? You don't know say, and how much amount they get possible want up. Yeah. Tell me, Kashi, we talk about me, and now they say, we don't meet with me. You don't say that 2 person. I always want that people like judge me by what you see me, not what people say. Because Kashi, hey, let me tell you something. Hey, you good or you bad or somebody with the negative against you always. Standing on is life and nature. But I need response to anything because I know myself. I know what make people of pray. And then that foolishness. Kashi, forget about you. What you do for my you know, hey, Kashi, you don't need to tell me. I know you like I know me. Oh, no, you don't want to Ibrahim, don't see Ibrahim. I know Ibrahim who the talk with him, family gets human. If Ibrahim is saying that this will not that to he and woman live over 20 years. So Ibrahim Bado, but Ibrahim he put out boy still do to ref post over 20 years. You was did the normal picking them. Ibrahim, every home, there's every successful home, they say that it should be a very good woman.
I tell you.
Woman we get for say me na woman.
I tell you, it's a blessing.
We in a man, we got to give you nature. Now, only strong woman, they will control man for now. When I get to live that live with me, keep me that man so much. Yeah,
absolutely.
So much knowing Ibrahim.
Absolutely.
Brother, this is what I do. So I don't say no. Actually, a strong woman.
Absolutely.
She's a strong woman.
Absolutely.
Very well. They tell what I know experience. I think I make to this level. Yeah, she's a very strong woman. I always tell her to talk about. I didn't say this for.
I use this platform and advise man and woman, especially woman then, because I have seen this with cousins and friends. We should take this very, very serious because this they destroy homes them. African man them, woman them, and the give advice. One advice, if now make una married, always stay longer. Ibrahim, we African man, we in a way we grow up for wearing like that.
Absolutely. I didn't get to that actually, but
used to.
Absolutely.
Africa, with that is what the rich man that is from here. What will they say? Divorce Boku. Do you then because the society with them grow up, they make those secrets. Kashi, each man that is war, no man no they want disrespect. Then make them continue. They see which man then, you do your man then, so many are single parents, then they go apart because every man get the tea with the tick. The society in other parts of the world, the man then, the rich man then, because they don't culture, they moderate, they prefer to know all man going your way, all man quite simple, nobody there them. Or like we now, young people now, we then can for touch the man, you know, say for disgrace the man the best thing. Kashi, every man, God make we with a pride. Every man get to the tick. Every man will get to the tick. And like now, wait man.
Yeah, come we don't forget about this stuff. Let me just let for now.
Absolutely correct, Kashi. But you know, Kashi, comrade, that means small accounting what we do from 2004, 2005. Now they use with me small military experience so I don't get in the medical field. Now we go for use for go change salon. And children know. But that's how they go. But that's how they go, bro. But when we ready for apply for the job, the one we want for give the job, now they ask for biography, they don't send all with credentials, yeah. But when some man, if we give you credentials, you know, say for begin read and say for so they begin. But don't left us so.
Let me tell you something, Ibrahim. If people are sincere, Ibrahim, they not even need for asking for look at the social media so. They already know all my own strengths. Who said I will need that possible. If in case government one can also need that possible like for build a better Sierra Leone.
Absolutely.
You already know all my own strengths now as we talk so. They know who said they need cash, they know that they need different, they know that they need communicator.
Comrade, Dabobo, the investigations of the racketeering, human trafficking, kidnapping, extortion, that case there, we warm them up. You know, go there, they talk about good nonsense. You don't thief people their money, you punish with more people them. Then on social media, back. They pay master there. They sit down, get lazy politicians, they know they work for the people. How you gonna say they fight for people them? But at the end of the day, the politicians they work for protect the people them. Now they protect you, left the people them.
Ibrahim, do you know there are politicians, and very soon they call their name, where
absolutely,
and I get evidence of it, where help them be the try for help this guy after I don't racket people their money. Them want help him for the pay this money to them people there.
Would they begin call the name them? Would they begin call the name? Matter of fact, would they begin expose the one-on network? The one-on network. Like continue for talk. Like continue for talk. Would they open book for you? Corrupt mama, thief. Thief you, the knock pan for you, thief. Criminal. Criminal. Una bitch must come up para. TV. Na criminal. Left the mami koso na koso la kitia ubona that guy na Burundi. Ateti that video I made. That bobo de paps beaucoup talk the fitia people. When a question na one great man na tita then chap like a beef. It cost people mama in a society when a predominantly Muslim society. That's when they chop like a beef, bruh. Left that one then you don't go get people the money there. You don't go get people the money. 419 scam. TV. Now you can talk to people like we. Kashi. Now I remember what come on salon, what come. My first job interview I go for. He always tell Aja. I say I don't know what him be catch me. Where the guy, you know, when they underestimate your capabilities. This was an interview with Bank of America. I applied for a sales and service specialist position, but the guy who I got to interview me don't talk. I said, why didn't you apply for the personal banker position? I said, nah, because I just got the system. I'm like, I'm gonna take it slow. I'm gonna take it easy at that lower level. So later, I tell Aja, I said, I cut myself short. Where I realized later the pay difference and everything. And although later on, I rise back to that rank and that position there within the banking structure. Kashi, I look all down there, I left and back. I say, you know what? I want to expound my experience for going to something else. That's when I left back. I go and join the military. Kashi, within my 11 to 12 years within the military, the rank structure that I've achieved. When they want meet, I left them in a certain position for the last 9 years. They're still there at the same rank. I don't go 3 steps above them. I have 2 more ranks left for meet the last rank in the military, 2 for become a chief of the United States Air Force. Chief, now 2 9 left. But I cannot say all this. It's not necessary, Cash. We don't talk about education. It's not necessary because we brothers and sisters, them not to that they need, right?
As you say. When the eagle come to where the crow they disturb them, it for come at the crow level, absolutely. And then it go back now aptitude Ibrahim. So there is nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely.
We sometimes salon people, for many people they can't talk say, oh, show you salary, show you qualification, who say you the work? Are you stupid? You will never get me to do something stupid like that because I am a professional. So like I will show you who say the work. Then the only thing I will show you about the past side, who say that the jump for, who say when I MP the free for go talk now BBC. I have worked there. The company where I don't work for, they make money past salon. Not that they get money past salon, but they make money past salon. Waiting salon they make can go there 5 10, 6 10. Waiting with the company they work for.
Oh, okay. So that's the.
You sometimes you need for come with the crow, maybe it will come to the crow and then it go back. It fly at a level, and that's exactly what we're doing.
Thank you very much.
Everything.
I think Ibrahim don't reach maybe sometime we will come.
Yeah. Okay.
All
right.
Yeah. Yeah, Ibrahim, let's just end it here.
Thank you. Okay, Kashi. Listen. When they continue, bro, I will tell comrade, I guess some people with the camera for give access.
Yes.
Okay.
So
All right, absolutely. Thank you, everybody. We'll continue this conversation later. This Bobo, they don't pay for distract social media. Madabio don't pay them for distract social media. So una go tell and say, and no go distract we Madabio they go. But with the focus for this Bobo back election. After election, now una would left now for take care of them because they don't get for relevant again after Madabio don't come on power. So now the feds and all the pan. Everybody understand the principle. This Bobo then pay them for distract social media so that Madabio go get a second term. Now in goal now one day, in pay master day, when I look at the parliament, and not they work, they do anything, not they advocate. But at the end of the day, that's what it is right now, this particular point in time. For can distract people them. let's take we away from Madabio so that Madabio will get the second time. But I lie because the Salon people that we know say they don't tire, they don't fed up, and we'll continue for educate them and sensitize them and let them know that say, you know, the time don't reach for let Madabio for go. But this bobo, they don't pay. I mean, pay master, they only work for Madabio. We don't see they don't kill people in that country, they don't talk, they don't defend them. Then they watch. They don't pay this bobo for can disrupt social media so that we don't go pay attention to Madabio. Let Madabio get a second time. But we know how to deal with them. We pass their information. They are calling you. We deal with them properly across social media. Now so now thief man now with society, now criminal, now 419. We call the Holland department where they investigate the human trafficking cases. Them it is there and they will take care of that. But we left and I have fun. Bye bye everybody.